Hi, I just wanted to do a quick check-in to my liver disease that I have, and some of you are following that story. I will not have blood tests to see anything going on. However, I can actually report that I had an MRI, and I feel very confident that it's looking good. I'm not progressing to danger zone. And some of you know that I am a big advocate of dietary changes in order to affect our body chemistry, because I've been able to cure myself of hyperthyroid disease and a female situation that I had that was pretty scary. And I was able to, over a period of 2 years, basically go, I don't know if you call it remission or cure. I still get blood tests for the thyroid. However, we all have met people that have been able to reverse their diabetes because they go on awesome diets and stop the sugar and eat more spinach and greens. And most of us don't have a balanced diet, so you are really inviting dis-ease into your life. We can eat for our brains, eat for our liver, eat for our health. That does play an important part. We are what we eat, and most of us get into these really bad habits and lose sight of that. And sometimes we get back on track when things happen, which is my case. I have been on my own personal health journey for a good 10 years, probably longer. My whole life I've been interested in diet and exercise, but I've gotten more and more, attuned and realized and accepted and confronted my sugar addiction. And I do care about myself, and it's important to spend a certain amount of time, I believe, just imagining the healthy cells of your body, and then that expanding in light and goodness throughout your body. And just imagine and visualize yourself as already healed, and then my uncle just had a kidney transplant 2 days ago. And so I picture him as whole, healed, and everything in divine order in his body, instead of viewing him as wounded, I guess is the thing. I picture him as God or Jesus would. As already healed, because, for those of you who are attuned to reading, your faith will make you healed and whole. That's not to say, blame people who aren't getting healed. I wouldn't say, well, that's because you didn't think positive. That's ridiculous. We are all going to die, and we're all going to die of something. And if you feel like I do, I have control over what I eat and what I think, and higher vibrational food in order to heal, and having a good 5 to 10 servings of vegetables a day, and having more plant-based food and less of that crap that's toxic, and no toxic food, no toxic thoughts. If you can just say, you know what, I'm going to try that, and I'm going to face this and do all I can within my power for the next 2 years and see what happens. That is a good place to be, because you are empowering your mind, and you can empower your body. You just have to start believing that you can, and do a little reading, because there's tons of people out there. I've been blessed to meet people who have healed themselves from cancer, diabetes, and then of course there's my own experience. And once you have your own experience, that brings a lot more energy and belief to those ideas. Or you meet someone and you're like, wow, they can do it, so can I. And if one person among us has done it, then another person can do it. So I've been diagnosed with chronic liver disease that's going to progress and eventually will need a liver transplant, is the story I've been told. But I want to change that story, and I believe it's possible, and one day at a time. And I've just been eating more natural food. I call it God's diet. So it's good for me because I don't get into the whole other things, what I can, it's too mental for me. I don't like to count calories and all that jazz. I can eat all the fruit and vegetables I want, and I don't worry about my weight either. But I'll tell you what, you automatically look better when you just decide, I'm going to have like 5 to 10 servings of vegetables a day. Not that you meet that, but at least you're probably going to still get the 3. So be mindful of what you put in your body. It is very important. And also, I am a wellness coach, and that's what I teach. I teach nutrition, and what we eat does affect our mood and does affect our energy levels. So do a little reading on the topic. If you have any questions and you want to reach out to me, I'm more than happy to connect with you. And you can contact me at minimedi333@gmail.com. And you can leave any messages down below, or subscribe, or send me a topic of something you want to hear about, and I would love to hear from you. With that, you have a blessed day, and you take good care, and you eat well.